It's been a hot second since I showed a camera on my channel. And so in this video, I'm going to show you how I load 126 film and what camera I use it in, as well as maybe some photos that I took with it. Now, given these photos aren't professional by any means, because 126 film I don't think was ever made to be professional film. The camera I have is the Kodak Instamatic 700, and they made a billion of these, like hundreds and hundreds of these, and it's not like the 104 I did in the past. And this is unlike the rest of the Instamatic series, where it has a fixed shutter and a fixed shutter speed, or sorry, fixed aperture and a fixed shutter speed. This one actually gives me shutter speed. It allows me to change the shutter speed. And this camera uses the cartridges, the 126 cartridges. And here's the back of it. And the images that get produced from it are kind of meh. They're not the best. This camera is a cult classic though, and I do love it. You can get the Fake-Matic cartridges for it, and you get shutter speed, and then you get a little bit of exposure compensation right there. Otherwise, there's really not much else besides a flash bulb holder on the top. And without further ado, I mean, there's really not much to go over besides you shoot, take the picture, wind on the back, shoot, take the picture, wind on the back. There's really not much to it. So in the next, I'm going to be showing you how I load this cartridge with some film, how I load these cartridges with film, so you're able to shoot them in the Instamatic cameras. And it's actually really, really easy. So let's get to it. Film for these old Instamatic cameras haven't been made for many, many years now. The camera that I have is the Kodak Instamatic 700 camera. These use cartridge films, and this is a cartridge. You put the film in it, and yeah, you put the film in it and it works. These haven't been made. These containers haven't been made for many years. And what happened was people have these cameras that were very insanely popular, but no film. So I'm going to show you the method I use on a normal basis whenever I want to shoot this square format camera. And usually I would do this with a slower speed 100 speed film or even 200 speed film. Just what you need to spool your own 126 film is an empty cartridge. So here's an empty cartridge. You need backing paper, so pretty much this here, and then the other half of the cartridge, and then film. And how this works is the backing paper and the film sit on one side, and the other side the film gets wound up. So as you taking the picture, you're winding the film on. Take 35mm film and cut it straight. Take a piece of tape here, clear tape, any tape would work usually, and I tape it down to the backing paper with the emulsion side up. Remember, when you do this, you're going to be doing this all in the dark. I'm going to roll this, and for the sake of this purpose, I already cut it. Now you have your film rolled onto your backing paper. I'm going to re-roll it like I would for 620, 120 to 620. I'm going to re-roll it, and be careful, you got to pick up the film. So usually this is a little bit time consuming. You're going to re-roll it back, and I usually just do it loosely until I finally get to the end. And then I just go one layer at a time. You bring the back side, which is the side that this is all going to sit in. I'm going to slide that into the cartridge here so it's flush and flat. I'm going to take the take-up side and roll it just a little bit so I know it'll grab. Then we're going to take the plate that it all goes together, and remember this is still in the dark, and close it on top. Then I like to take some tape, some black electrical tape, and cover up all the places there would be a light leak. So now it's all spooled up and ready to put in the camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the camera, close it,
Then we finally get to number 1. There we go. We can take the picture. Then, oh, what happened? Well, because there's more perforations than the original film, you have to cover it up with your hand as you're taking. Take the picture, roll it over again, till you hit number 2. Then you can take the picture again. Same ordeal. There we go. And you can just keep doing that until the whole thing's rolled up. Then when it's done, you pull it out. You got your pictures. And then what I like to do is, instead of having the film lab break this apart, I'll reopen it up and then re-roll it onto the canister again that I cut it from. So I leave a little bit. I can usually get 36 images from a roll of 36 when I take a roll of 36. And so, yeah, that's pretty much all there is to using a 126 camera or reusing it. I just recommend that you find one with film, a film container, like a Kodachrome, old Kodachrome thing or something, Kodacolor X, stuff that hasn't been made in a long time. I'm gonna actually roll this up with some film.
How about that? It doesn't seem all that difficult to reload your 126. All you have to do is some good old ingenuity and some patience. And I know that's a hard thing for a lot of people today, especially people my age, which are millennials. Yeah. Actually, I'm on the edge of the millennial and Gen Y, so it's kind of in the middle. Other than that, I mean, it's very simple. Though you do have to do the 3 clicks in order to even just get the frame lined up correctly. And I'll show you some pictures that were taken on this camera and you'll understand what I mean. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more. I hope this helps somebody if they're trying to get their old 126 camera up and going. I thought it would be easy for me to show the method I use because it's a little slightly different. But I mean, to each their own. Stay true. As normal, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more.